'97, I did an art exhibition in Norwich for a day with fans of the Manics, or the Manic Street Preachers. I made a book about it. It was called The Use of Literacy, which is after a book by Richard Hoggart. And it was a show of artwork made by fans of the band.
We didn't really know what was going on until I think I was in Carlisle. I'm doing a gig in Carlisle, just walking around the town centre, and a girl came up to me with one of the pamphlets. So I just thought, God, that's amazing.
So just getting all this stuff every day. There'd be something all covered in glitter, so all the glitter would come off on your hands and get on your toast as you're opening them. But it was brilliant.
It was very tactile. People just made stuff all the time. You'd get handed, you know, bags and pictures and makeup and all that kind of stuff. Everything sort of high end, very high art and low art. You know, that's which I kind of like about Jeremy as well. There's a low end and a high end, very much like us.
This is from Lottie in Denmark with one of her letters, really funny letters. She lived in an island in Denmark and just had like the worst possible life. But actually, you could tell she's sort of enjoying it because she had her music.
This is fantastic, a drawing in one of them, you know, when I turn into Jesus Christ, which I was quite happy with.
He still goes on about this. He really does like it quite a lot. It's all done by hand as well. It's all cut out by hand and a collage. Subsequently, I did an exhibition about their visual references. So this fan sent in all the books that she'd read, or the books that the band had referenced. And I thought we could do a version of this with art and art movements and photography. I was just basically trying to curate or put together an exhibition through the eyes of these 4 teenage boys, basically.
You just walked in there and it was like just like what your bedroom wall was when you were young, but they were all originals. You know, it was like millions and millions of pounds worth of art.
Picasso, Francis Bacon, Warhol, Jackson Pollock, Edvard Munch, William de Kooning. Documentary material from the Spanish Civil War, from Vietnam, Situationist International. Photographs taken by Robert Capa. I had a photograph by Kevin Carter. It's a band wrote a song about. So it was a real mix of contemporary and modern icons with quite tough photojournalism.
And you'd see all this amazing mix of people going in, of old miners who had gone in for all the Spanish Civil War stuff. You know, to young kids with feather boas and glitter and makeup dripping on them. It was just stunning. I went loads, you know, and I'd pay to go in just to look at the people sometimes as well.
I wanted the fans to see the original material, to see work that had inspired their favourite band, but also to be inspired themselves by it. And then I wanted the public to see a really great art exhibition. And it was there's amazing stuff in it.
Probably the proudest, outside of Field Our Records, it's the most proud feeling I've ever had in the band.